I bought this old sewing table at a thrift store for only $10. There was no sewing machine in here, and new sewing machines won't fit. So I'm gonna turn it into an accent table or end table for someone. First, I cleaned it with White Lightning Dixie Belle cleaner. Just mix the powder with hot water and then wipe it on with an old rag to remove grime and prep the furniture for paint. Unfortunately, this piece was refinished at some point and the varnish had puddled in some areas. The finish was also very bumpy and damaged in some areas, so I sanded those areas all smooth with 220 grit sanding screens and my 3x4 Surf Prep sander. Sanding through the old finish usually means that we will have bleed-through stains from sanded areas, so I had to seal those areas very well to prevent those stains from ruining my paint job. Dixie Belle Paint came out with a new primer that is a stain blocker and a bonding primer in one. I primed the table with 3 coats of primer using a mohair roller and brown brush. I let the primer dry around 20 hours between each coat, but I know water-based primers that have any chance at blocking stains need a longer dry time in between coats. A day after the last coat of primer, I set up a makeshift paint booth and sprayed the beautiful new color of silk paint called Acadia onto the table. I thinned the paint out by about 15%, I think. I didn't thin it more though because I didn't want to mess with the integrity of this paint. It also has a stain blocking primer built in, and even though this is a darker color, I want it to keep blocking those stains that are coming through. I also sprayed the inside of the table in case anyone opens it up. I wanted it to look nice inside. I let the paint dry for a couple of hours between coats with everything open. Then I laid some paper towels on the top before I closed the top so the freshly painted surface wouldn't stick together or get ruined, even though it was dry to the touch. Once closed, I sprayed the areas that I couldn't get before, letting it dry for a couple of hours between coats. This paint doesn't require a top coat, and honestly, I just wanted a quick and easy makeover here, so I opted to not top coat this one. I'll probably regret that later, or I would if I was keeping it. So here's what it looked like before, and here's what it looks like now. Painting furniture doesn't have to be a long drawn-out process for fun little projects like this. Dixie Belle Paint just came out with new colors, and this paint color is one of them. They knocked it out of the park on this. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons if you liked this video. Thank you so much. Are you confused and not sure where to start with your furniture makeover? Don't worry, I got your back. Click the link in my comment to download our free painting checklist so you can paint your furniture as if you hired a professional to do it.